Hey guys, so today I thought I would talk a little bit about, I suppose, I don't really know what to call this video yet, but I'm going to talk sort of about my Erasmus, I suppose, experience you'd call it. I have sort of 5 areas where I thought I might maybe give you some tips, sort of the things that I have found out along my way, just in case any of you, maybe you're on Erasmus right now and some of these things you might think, oh my god, yeah, I've found that too, or maybe you're hoping to go next year. But these are just some of the things that I have found on Erasmus. They might be completely different where you go, but these are just some of the things I found as I'm here, and I just thought I'd make a little video, share it with you guys, and maybe it might help you in a way. So let's go. So first up, I'm going to talk about food and accommodation. I'm sort of just going to put them together. Now, in accommodation, mine, I know it's quite small and compact, so you sort of have to learn to live with just your necessities, like my bed is literally one side of the room, desk another side, kitchen or bathroom all together, so you have to sort of learn to live in a smaller space, but it's grand. I know the first day I came I sort of looked and was like, whoa, this is very tight, but I've gotten used to it now after a couple of days, and now it just feels normal. So I know when I go home to my bigger bedroom it's going to feel really weird and really big, but yeah, it's grand. You'll just have to learn maybe to survive with just your necessities, because you won't have all your home products and everything, so just there's that. And then also you I know in my building anyway, I'm on a corridor with 30 people and we share a kitchen, and that can get a bit hard sometimes because it's 30 people, one kitchen, and in our kitchen we have 2 microwaves and 6 hobs, so it can get a little bit annoying, frustrating sometimes if you're trying to cook your dinner maybe and there's loads of people in the kitchen, but you sort of just have to learn there's certain times where not too many people are eating, because I know here in France most French people, and there's also a lot of Spanish, they sort of eat later in the evening, maybe 7 or 8, so I always try to go in maybe 5:30, 6 and just get mine out of the way first. So you sort of learn those little things as you're going along. And then in relation to food, I have found that my buying of food is based on the price rather than the quality. So as you are a student living abroad, you sort of have to make the most of the money you have. So you do try to buy sort of the cheapest products, but some of the supermarkets' own brand products are actually quite good, and they may be the cheapest but they're very good as well. And I've also found that, I know here in France we have a market every week, so it's like fresh fruit and veg, you can buy like your meat and fish and yogurts and stuff like that, and it's actually quite a lot cheaper and fresher than the supermarket. So if there is a market nearby you should really check it out, because it's really a great way to buy great produce, fresh produce, and at a cheaper price than in your supermarket. But yeah, and I've also found that my diet has consisted of a lot of pasta and a lot of rice and a lot of sort of noodles and things you can cook quickly, because you don't want to be preparing a whole meal, like taking 2 hours to eat a meal after you've been at a day in college. So you want quick, easy meals. And also we don't have an oven, so we can't maybe stick a pizza or anything, so I've been having a lot of, let's say, pastas with vegetable sauces or scrambled eggs and that sort of thing. So yeah, it's good. Just remember to try keep add fruit, eat fruit maybe throughout the day. It's a cheap snack to have. And then also add vegetables to your pasta sauces or whatever, just to help so you don't get deficient and all that. You're still eating healthy. But that's really all my tips on food and accommodation, I think. So let's go on to the next point. Okay, next I want to talk a bit about the paperwork. Now on Erasmus there is so much paperwork. I don't know whether it might be the same for people going on year abroad, but I know for the Erasmus, we get an Erasmus grant, and you have to fill in make sure you have all your paperwork filled in, and it just takes a really long time. And also you have to chase people up to get your things signed. They're not just going to sign it and chase you back. You have to chase them up. If let's say you get handed to them on a Monday and you haven't heard from them by Wednesday, maybe drop them an email or drop into them and be like, I left a form here to get signed. Because I suppose they do have busy lives, and you need to just keep up on them, because you'd have deadlines to get these forms and everything back in. So that's just one thing about it. There is a lot of paperwork, And then if also you're living student accommodation, you might be renting for your first time like I am, so you have to like keep all that paperwork together. And if you have, oh, it's just a lot, so just keep on top of it. Remember, like, get people to sign it, and then if you need to send it back to university by a certain date, make sure you keep a note of that deadline so you're not getting too late on it. But yeah, so just keep on top of your paperwork and then it shouldn't be too bad of a problem. Okay, next I want to talk a bit about lectures. Now, you are coming to a different country, it's going to be a different way of teaching maybe to the way you're used to. Also, if you are doing a language like I am, I'm in France, so most of my lectures are through French. So just, I suppose, don't get too worried. You're not going to understand everything on your first couple of lectures because you are not a native speaker like everybody else. So just keep at it. And also I found if you pick lectures and topics that you're interested in, you sort of want to learn it more when you come back. You want to sort of research, look it up. So don't pick topics that you've never done, you've never heard of, because it's just going to make it even harder with the language barrier. So yeah, just keep at it. You're not going to understand everything. You are going to have a bit sort of a like, what's happening for the first couple of probably the first couple of weeks, even maybe first couple of months. I know I'm still a bit getting my just finding my feet in like the full French lectures, but it will get better. And also don't be afraid to ask for help. So at the end of your first lecture, make sure you go up to your lecturer and sort of introduce yourself. You're an Erasmus student, you're not a native speaker, and some of them will be willing to help you, maybe give you some notes or give you some tips. You have to be prepared that some will not want to help you. They'll just be like, you are here with your native speakers, you'll just have to do it. But it always never hurts to ask, so that's always good. So just don't get all nervous and stressed and everything. It will all work out in the end. So just keep cool, calm and collected, as they say. And you have done the language. If you're doing a language, you have done it for, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 years or so, so it is in you. You do understand it, so you just have to make sure you just keep going, and just, yeah, it will get better, I promise. Well, I hope it will. I haven't got there yet, but yeah. Now, I want to talk a bit more about the fun side of Erasmus, I suppose, the travel and everything. You're in a whole new country that you've never been in before. You will probably have every weekend off, or even might have a 3-day weekend if you have nothing on a Friday, maybe you have nothing on a Monday. So you have all this free time to go travel and explore this new country. And it's just a great way to, I suppose, make the most of your year. I know here in Brittany they do like deals on a Saturday that it's only €12 return on a train to anywhere in Brittany. So we went up to St Malo one weekend, and it was, you go up there, spend the whole day, and it's just really a great way to explore your new city and make the most of your Erasmus year. But it doesn't have to be like going on a train maybe for an hour. Even if you just go into your local town for a whole day and just explore it and see all the different parts of it, or yeah, or even plan bigger trips. Maybe after Christmas you want to fly to the biggest city in the country, or if you have friends maybe that are doing Erasmus in the same country as you, go visit them and they'll come visit you. It's just a great way to broaden your horizons, I suppose, and travel a whole new country, because you have this opportunity. You're on your Erasmus, you're in a different country, you'll have this time at the weekend to just do whatever you like. So take advantage of it and just go travel and explore, and just, yeah, it really does make your Erasmus better. I've only been here just over a month, and we've sort of every weekend we've tried to do something, whether it was go traveling or go to the cinema, or just even go in, look around the town and have lunch or something, just to break up your week, I suppose, as well, and just explore and enjoy your experience here. Now, the final point I want to talk about is making friends. Now, you're coming to a whole different country. You may have nobody from your university coming with you, so you might know absolutely nobody at all. So you'll have to make new friends, but that's okay, because everybody in the Erasmus students who are coming, or if they're coming from America or Australia or anywhere, they will all be in the same boat as you. They'll all be scared, they'll all be nervous, they'll all want to make friends just like you as well. So just step out of your comfort zone a bit and just go up and talk to somebody. You'll all have a common language. If you are, let's say like me, you're in France, you'll all know French, so you'll all be able to communicate then. But yeah, you're all in the same boat. You all just want to make friends and make the best year possible. So just get out of your comfort zone and just go up and say hello to somebody. And I know even in mine, on our corridor, we all share a kitchen, so if there's somebody in the kitchen while you're cooking, just, I don't know, say hello, how are you, and you might get to talking and get to friends that way as well. Because on your Erasmus year, you are away from home, you're by yourself, so your friends that you make here really do become your family, and you'll probably spend every minute of every day with them that you're not in classes, and you might go travelling at the weekends with them, so they do become like your sort of surrogate family while you're abroad. So make sure you just get out of your comfort zone. It may feel really weird just walking up to a random stranger and just introducing yourself, but that's what you have to do. Everybody's going to be doing it, everybody's scared, so yeah, just go for it. Now, so they're just my sort of 5, I suppose, Erasmus tips. I don't really know what I'm going to call this video yet, but by the time it goes up, you'll know. If it's going to be something like my Erasmus tips or maybe my Erasmus experience, I'm not really sure, but these are just some of the things that I have found while I'm here in Erasmus, and I just thought that it would be good to make a video and share it with you guys. Maybe you're on Erasmus and you're finding the same things. If you are, do leave me a comment and let me know if you find any of these things the same, or if any of these tips maybe help you out a bit. And hopefully if you are maybe going to Erasmus next year or something, these might give you a little bit of insight into it and give you some tips, I suppose. But yeah, that's all for today, and I will see you next time. Bye!